I believe them are having a problem because I get this account too long. Like, a man's like, hey, blow this shit, get it over with, you're taking up space on we server. It's not like this, sir. I ain't trying to hold it. You know? Yeah, boy, it's fresh. Y'all need a little more light. I know. Kapow. I don't know what he has. This looks like a loss. And this is why I was saying maybe I need to learn that supply and demand, hard block type shit. The bearish move is far more clear. Price just wasn't on the side of the bulls, you know? Welcome back to another video. It is currently Monday, the 8th of July, and if you don't know, I just wake up. No, it's 17 minutes after 1 in the afternoon. Your boy ain't been home, but I'm still here. Still gonna be, you know, committed to the charts, committed to trading, showing up and, you know, just showing up every day. Might not have to trade every day, but I'm gonna show up. And if I see an opportunity, I'm gonna take it. Like right now, I saw an opportunity and we're in a trade. So, you know me, just before I mark up the parameters of the trade, I like to pull out the camera and give y'all an update. Okay, so it would be a 1 to 2. I was under the impression that it, like right here, wouldn't be a 1 to 2. You might be hearing a noise in my background, totally outside of my control, nothing I can do about that noise, but it won't be there for long. Might be there for the next 2 videos or so just excuse you bye. But yeah, working on solving up. So that would be a very, very small trade, wouldn't it? But what I was initially aiming for is just 100 pips, 525, right? That would be what I was initially aiming for, right? But let's see how the price moves. When it gets to the top here, we'll know whether I want to hold it at 420,475 as the price of Nas, and that would be a little bit over a 1 to 2, to be honest. In all honesty, I like this smaller trade idea because, you know, we at all-time highs. I don't trust price when we at all-time highs, bro. It could do whatever it wants, and but whatever, man. I'm in this trade. I want to say we hold in this trade. I don't see much reason to get out of this trade now. But let me see, like do your thing. I'm going to come back in and check in with y'all. I just wanted to give you guys an update. Y'all close as fudge. I mean, here look like a mess. But yeah, I ain't even paid yet. So I ain't gonna cap. I ain't smelling bad, but I ain't paid yet, bro. I could see that in my face. I ain't fresh yet. Yeah, I mean, this one, sent it out to the community as well. We're holding it. And I'm going to come in and give you guys an update in a few. I don't know why, but Fundanex still ain't loading on the computer. Like, no matter what I try, Fundanex just ain't loading. I'm able to sign into the account on my phone, right? Not into the dashboard on my phone either. But I don't know what's going on with it. No accounts it's saying, but I have an account. I believe them are having a problem because I get this account too long. Like, a man's like, hey, blow this shit, get it over with, you're taking up space on we server. It's not like this, sir. I ain't trying to hold it, you know? I ain't trying to hold y'all or y'all account. It's just a hard freaking time for banners pass. This thing's taking a while, bro. I don't know what I can tell y'all. It'll come up just now when I click off now, but see, it was the last price, 6,224 matches. Bam. 6,351 plus $1 swap. But yeah, we are in this one, we're holding this one, and we're gonna let price do what it has to do. Going to come back in a couple minutes later and check in with y'all, give y'all the update on progress of this trade. Alright, I had that shower. Wait, I could tell me. Hold on, that's right, it's had a shower. Wait, I could tell me no. I had the shower, you know? Your boy is fresh. Y'all need a little more light. I know. Kapow. Watch how we flip it then now. Watch how we flip it then. Alright, hold on. Let me get ahead of myself. The reason I... Alright. So, what is going on? My ear stop. The reason I open the camera right now, because I'm back to where I started. So, as y'all know, got into this trade like somewhere around, I think it was on this candle right here, or the close of this one right here. So I had to like bring up the trade a little bit more because I was putting that my entry was down here, which it was here on one of my personal accounts, the smallest one. So I wasn't wrong for putting it there, but on the proper account it's up there. So we working with the proper count for most things. So yeah, I was up all this here in profit. Almost it basically take profit. One, created a double top, and then we have a slight pullback. I'm gonna put some screenshots here of one of my bros. He held one of the trade that I called out since last week that I exited early when I said it was Friday and I didn't feel comfortable holding because we were at all-time highs. I sent that out to the group. I told them that I was exiting, but you know, you're free to hold the trade because the parameters of the trade are still valid. It's just I don't feel comfortable holding it. He held it. Sent me a screenshot this morning. He had massive profits, and the fact that I'm also long again on Nas, he was able to just add to the position, you know, take profit one for that trade. I already smashed through, but he's still holding it because I sent this signal out as well. So hey, there's already a win for today, you know. Like I didn't even care that this price retracing right now, you know. That didn't bring stop loss to break even because it's a small trade. So you know, give the trade room to run. But the reason I opened the camera, and I would really like to explain it before rambling out my mouth, but it's something worth mentioning anyway. The volume, I was looking at this price and thinking, are we gonna go down to stop loss? Are we gonna go a little bit more negative? Was the case. I saw the candles and I thought this is a good volume bar right here, and that's a good size corresponding candle. When you go next to it, the volume bar is larger but the candle is smaller, right? And the thing is, can I say that this is an area of interest? It is where my entry is, and in the past this area was resistance. If we look here, it was a resistance here. Price broke, it became a support. Every time price comes to this area, at least in the past, it moves impulsively from it or through it, right? So here we had a drop, and then coming up here we had this fair value gap where the entry was, and price pushed up, right? When price came back to this area, which is just like this entire zone drawn out in time, right? I know it's been up, but the case is when price was two different line drop, I would like to see how price react. And this candle right here, this little indecisive looking pin type candle, that's the one I really wanted to open the camera and talk to you guys about, because if we are changing direction and heading to the downside, after these two candles, the first one mostly, I would expect the volume to be large and the candles to be large from this area in particular. Since this third volume bar is not that large but the candle is so small, I want to say that I'll use that as confirmation to say maybe we don't want to go below this point. That is not written in stone, it's not guaranteed, it's just the way I interpret the volume bars. I don't even know if that's the correct way to interpret it, but that's the way I've been interpreting it, that's the way I back test, that's the way, you know, I use it. I don't think there's an incorrect way to use it, but there might be. I don't know. Just what works, you know? The close of this next candle will determine that though, so I'm gonna just let it do its thing, and definitely can come back in and check in with y'all once we get back to our areas of interest. It was so close to take profit. I wasn't even near the charts, to be honest. I was at the shop when we like reached till up here, and by the time I opened my phone we were like probably down here. By the time I bathed in and so on, we probably do all of that and come to it and see it. It's a good thing I didn't move my stop loss to break even though. Even if the price still is going down, I would just prefer to watch this trade play out and know whether I was wrong, how I was wrong, and you know why. One thing I considered is I might need to learn order blocks or supply and demand, not because I want to use them, but I think it would be important for me to identify them so I know to avoid them, you know. And if I'm in a trade where it's going to be affected or influenced by supply and demand or order block, I wouldn't want to, you know, hold the trade. But for now, where I can't identify supply and demand or an order block, it's like completely at the mercy of the market. So food for thought. Anyways, I'm gonna check back in with you guys in a couple of minutes and give you an update then. You want like the honest truth? Like the crane. Promise you this price ain't doing it. But I do not know what's going on. Apparently this was just a very nice push to the downside, and the upward movement was like a little pullback to keep pushing lower. Yeah, I don't know what he has. This looks like a loss. And this is why I was saying maybe I need to learn that supply and demand hard block type shit. Because up here, it might be a supply or a demand or whatever. Wow. At least y'all seen it live. That's crazy. That's crazy. Anyways, that's a L. I think my stop loss is about like right there. So, and spread and all that good stuff is gonna take it out. My stop loss is $40. So it will be a $40 loss once price hits the stop loss. And on the personal is $13, well basically $14, and another $14 and a $13. Great. This is incredibly bearish. It would be hard to envision price not taking out that low, because this is more bearish than it was bullish going up here, you know. Yeah, this bullish movement is like less clear and direct than the bearish move. The bearish move is far more clear. Price just wasn't on the side of the bulls, you know. It is Monday. Took a small loss at the beginning of the week. Still a whole week of trading ahead of us. Price be weird. Price do be doing some weird shit sometimes. It's already 2 4 to 6. Yeah. And there we have it. SL hit. SL fudge up, and then price looking like it wants to go in the same damn direction it would have go anyway as well. Nah, it's not like that. Pricing in reverse after hitting this stop. Like, I know price is dep on the bullshit, but it ain't gonna do me though. Nah, it's just gonna be wrong. You know, I'm wrong in terms of the direction where I thought price would go, but it's gonna keep dropping. Price, ain't no way price gonna do it buy like that, bro. Ain't no way price gonna do it buy like that. Price, if you do your buy like that, me, bro, Roach, who been trading and taking blows for 5+ years, bro. If you just do this, whip me out like that, and then go in me favor, I probably ain't trading back for this week, bro. For this week, I just want to see that I was wrong. I didn't want to see that I was right, but my stop loss plays wrong. I want to say I was wrong. The direction and all that I was thinking it can go is wrong. This just goes to the floor. I thinking it going up, no. So I want to tell ya because I want to jinx it, right? But the reality of the matter is I wasn't taken out. It's the same trade. You see the entry is still here. I ain't just enter back or anything like that. My stop loss was not below this low, it was below this low. So it ain't actually hit as yet. So me saying I want the price to drop to the floor is kind of bad mind towards my own trade. It's like I don't want to see myself make it in life. But I don't know. I guess I already accepted that I'm wrong. I would just like to make sure that I am wrong and it's not just price fucking with me. You know, like I would prefer be wrong rather than price just fucking me wrong. And these parameters on TradingView I'm taking out because, you know, and I don't want to adjust it, right? And then price be like, yeah boy, got it now. Now that he adjusts the stop loss, we can go and take the one net too. Cause price, as I just said, look, price is definitely bullshit. But just for the sake of clarity, this is technically the trade. On all the accounts, it's still open. It's not just the prop account I could show you. You buy it on cap. Except for when I'm wearing one. This is... Bro, I know y'all could fucking see this thing. Good. I know y'all could focus and see that this one. I only feel comfortable about showing 2 accounts though, outside of the prop firm account. And that's 2. See, different balance, different equity, different airtime. And this is the prop account. So I believe this thing might be showing backwards, but I'm just showing you that all of the trades are still open and it didn't close us out, which I'm very, very grateful for. I can't begin to explain. I mean, it would have been $40 loss only, I'd still be up, but still very, very grateful that price did not take us out. Wow, patience and discipline. Brought my stop loss to break even, I'd be out of the trade. I closed this trade early, I'd be pissed as fudge. As I was going to close it, to be honest, when I saw it coming down to the stop loss. But then I thought, no bringing stop loss to break even, no moving, nothing, no taking partials, no closing it early because it looked like it's going to take profit or because it looked like it's going to stop loss. We just focus on the results and the results of a systemic approach. Systematic approach with a system, and that system is allowing it to get to point A or point B. I don't even know if this is going to do anything for my confidence, because let me be honest with you guys, I got to say I would feel comfortable taking it to break even right now, closing the trades for whatever little profit I have, because I already go through the whole roller coaster emotions. But here's the thing, since price, well, I don't even know if it's gonna get back there, but since price already react at the top here, and I'm thinking whoever it is might no longer be valid when we approach that area again to the upside, whether it's a supplier demand or an order block or whatever the case is, might not be valid if they work the same way as liquidity and fair value gaps work. Then yeah, it already get touched. So there's really nothing that's gonna resist price. But at the same time, I cannot ignore the bearish outlook. I cannot ignore the, like, how clean it still looks for a bearish move. If this current fair value gap where price is now touching, if that does not hold, if price could just gap past this gap, making it an unfair value gap, then I'm holding this trade. If the candle themselves cannot even close in this fair value gap zone, then I am likely going to close. Likely. It's not guaranteed, but likely. But yeah, still in this trade, it's still me, buy from wrong, so coming to you live. Probably gonna roll one. I told y'all that I haven't smoked, right? And well, I didn't tell y'all I smoked back, but I didn't smoke for 5 days. Got some clear head meds, and I didn't do it for me. I just do it to prove a point, and I'm glad I did. Very, very glad I did, because now it was beneficial to me in the end, and I'm reducing the amount of times I smoke into, because I would be honest with y'all, I would smoke more than once per day. Now once is more than enough, so I wouldn't even smoke a whole joint, but I'm still feeling the same satisfactory. And now I even have a new sense or a newfound feeling with the smoking. There's a sentence again, new niceness about it. I like something else about it now, it's a reward in something now. Before I could do it to be productive, now I could be productive in everything outside of it and just use it as a reward, and I like that too. However you use your herbs, however you light it up, whether you consume it edibles or whatever the case is, and that works for you, then that works for you. But just try to be productive at the end of the day. Don't just smoke and sit down, buddy. You're better than that. You are talking to you who to smoke to and push things off. Yeah. Anyways, it looks like the formation of an unfair value gap. Will this candle close like this? If it closes like this, better yet, if it closes above this bearish candle here high, if it closes above there, we ain't good. Stop loss feeling real tempting to bring to break even, because I ain't really want to go through the whole emotion of watching it move from green to red again, but we holding. One of the guys asked me if we should bring stop loss to break even too, so I was considering it, but I told him nah. I actually told him nah since we were here. I said I'm expecting a slight pullback. This was not a slight pullback. That was almost the full move to take us out. That's like half a pip. Let me be real with you, bro. If the distance between where this price going to turn back compared to where my stop loss, look, this thing take out this low. You see, 2409.5, and this thing come to 2409.3. 0.2, literally 0.2 on Nas that has like 6 digits, right? It's 6-digit Nas, right? Yeah, 5 before the point and 1 after the point. This price turned back 0.2. I don't know if that's pips, but I do know that it's a freaking digit away from stop loss. That is crazy, bro. That's crazy. It's saying that I might need to tweak something about my strategy, make it a little bit, just 1% better. And yeah, even if it's just a pip over the most recent high or low, for cases like these where price may want to go close to my stop loss and not hit it, don't want to put it too much over or beyond the swing high or low, because sometimes price can be breaking out, and the further beyond this point my stop loss is placed, it's just the most losses I can incur. It's not I avoiding a fake out or anything like that. But hey, I keep rambling on. Y'all gotta stop me and tell me, hey, you're talking too much, bro. I can come back and check in with y'all in a couple. This is already what, 20-minute video. I did not intend on doing that. I'm gonna cut the shit out of this. Anyways, like before, I'm gonna come back in and give you guys an update when this price does what it has to do.
Bye, have a great time.